Okay, I'm going to do this one a little bit early just because maybe I have a trade that I might be wanting to take. And I just want to do this analysis to prepare for that 3 o'clock candle. So I figure I might as well just do it live, right? If I'm going to be thinking and talking it out anyway. So this is what we were talking about earlier, that we had the short here and potential start of the second leg down at this region. This was the trigger for bears to go short off of this II setup. And we said we didn't want to take the trade. We didn't want to take the short because it was right at the trend line, but that this is kind of a magnet area. And if we're going to get 2 legs down off of this II, maybe we get back into this region here. And then that's kind of enough to have like a sideways thing that becomes more bearish, right? Now we have this really, it's so interesting actually, because we have a bounce, strong bounce off this trend line, right? And if you look at this hourly chart, I'm just going to remove this now. Well, we can go on this one, right? If you look at this hourly chart, this is the exact setup that trapped me earlier. We had new swing high, 3 candles down, 3 pushes down, this reversal candle. This was an inside bar on the last one. It's not an inside bar here, but then an outside up bar on the subsequent candle. And what I did was I took the long right above this candle with a stop right underneath the outside bar. That was on the 15-minute time frame, right about, was that on the 15-minute time frame? Where did I do that? When did I see that trade? What time frame was that on? Oh, this is Ethereum. I mean, this is Bitcoin. That was on the 15-minute time frame. 1 bar, new swing high, 1 bar down, 2 bar down, 3 bars down, nice reversal, inside bar, outside up bar, and then I trigger the entry above here and stopped out underneath here. That's in the very first video that we did today. I mean, I didn't show the entry, but I was talking about that I had entered up here, and then I was kind of watching for the stop to occur at 44.15 was my stop. And actually, when this got run, I ended up getting a fill at 44.12.8, so I lost a little bit extra than I was even willing to, but that's okay. So now we have this weird setup, and not a weird setup, but it's the exact same setup. And because it's the exact same setup that we had earlier today, I feel like it's not going to work out the same. So as much as I do want to buy this, I don't think I'm going to buy this for the same reason that I just got, you know, punished this morning for that. So don't make the same mistake twice. But because it worked out the way it did earlier, I don't think it works out the same way. Because that would make it too easy. And also, this is a bounce right off of this trend line. So I think maybe we get a shot to this high at the very least, maybe higher. Otherwise, yeah, we do the exact same thing we did earlier, and we breach this and then roll over and go even lower. So we'll have to see about that. I guess I'm not going to take the trade. I'm a little bit nervous to take this trade just because of what happened earlier. But if we look at it on a lower time frame, I guess we could have done that prior to, right? So this was our entry last time, was on this exact bar, this very bar. I'm just going to do that so we get it out of the way, but we know where we entered. This was our exact entry bar, and it was following all of this sideways, like barbed wire type situation. And so realistically, I probably shouldn't have entered, just because on this low time frame, it was a lot of this trash price action that you don't really want to be seeing. I think we justified it to ourselves by saying that this was a strong reversal bar, strong bull trend bar, and then an inside bull bar, and then this bar kind of broke above it. So hopefully if we break above it again, we should get going. But yeah, this bar didn't reverse anything. This hasn't reversed a single thing because there are no bears in this area that are trapped. They all will have gotten stopped out on this candle, and then everything down here is just more buyers. So really there are no bears that get trapped by this. I should have been a little bit better about that and not allowed it to happen. But that is kind of the way it went. That's on a 3x down. and then from the 15 minute to 5 minute, and now here we have the 1 hour to 15 minute. It's a different perspective down here, not quite the same type of barbed wire pattern that occurred for such a long time. And here we are already breaking out of this because 3 o'clock is hit now. Let me just take a look at this right quick. I'm going to take this off of the screen because we don't want that anymore. But yes, that does the other part of this was to set up the long, right? Because bears will have activated their shorts here. Let me make a horizontal line here. Bears will have activated their shorts underneath this bar, and second chance shorts potentially underneath this bar even, and off of their perceived pullback. And now those are all underwater. So very not unreasonable for this to just keep running. And I mean, look at this. Look at how much separation we've gotten already. The high here was 44.26, and we're already at 44.34. So like I said, possibly this one works out better than the last one. But yeah, if we miss it, we miss it. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of this trade. The more I look at it, I really like it, especially since it's a buy off of the trend line as well, and a higher low, and kind of all of this activity, like bears that will have shorted beneath this II here, bears that will have shorted beneath this bear trend bar here, bears that will have continued to short after seeing this strength down, and then this inside bar and a little breakout under the inside bar. So there are bears that are trapped down here as well. And they've all gotten punished on this candle. So all of this has been reversed, but see, all of this was already a trading range. So it's not really that strong of a reversal. There aren't too many bears that are trapped, and now like here, just like this, you don't want to buy at the top of the trading range, so buying up here gets punished, and we're back into this range, 44.15. That's a $20 dip in 1 minute. That's 0.5%. That's quite strong. Oh, and it's continuing. So possibly exactly the same situation playing out like it did before. Bears might still get active, but we'll have to see. Meanwhile, Bitcoin had the same pump up here, but this was even worse, right? Because this really reversed absolutely nothing. There's nothing that's been reversed here. We were in a parallel channel down here, and we've broken up to the top of that channel. But all of this is also a sideways range. Maybe to here will have been initially. Maybe we'll have done it right there, drawn that as a sideways range. So this is the deviation of the range and right back into the range, and kind of chilling out near this range. So nothing to see here, nothing to do here. I'm not looking for shorts, like I said, although the shorts are possibly popping up here now. Bounce, one leg up, bounce, maybe get another leg up, looking for possibly a leg like this. Maybe we form this type of situation, and this is like a bounce from the top of this channel. This is inverted, right, from this part of the channel, and then maybe we look for a shot at this area. And again, that would be right here at this trend line, and Ethereum would probably have to push into the 43s, mid 43s, possibly low 43s even. So yes, very, yeah, the picture's getting a little bit more clear. Like this is the second entry, excuse me, for bears. We had the first short entry right here at this exact price, 62,300, and then the second short entry will be down here, the pullback short entry with a stop. I guess you can put the stop underneath here. You could even put the stop underneath here, but that's a little bit tight. And then kind of looking for a push to this trend line. Not this far out, like literally within the next candle or two. Literally this candle or the next candle. That is all contingent on us not breaking above this candle. Now I'll do it like this, not breaking above this candle and continuing to break below this very candle. So that would be the short. Obviously, we're not taking that short. We'd probably be looking to catch a long off the bottom of this trend line here. The exact same thing that we were talking about and thinking about here. And now we've actually gotten a push to the bottom of this trend line. Wow, it did that much in 5 minutes. Wow, strong mall here. Actually, probably could have, maybe if I wasn't doing this, I could have maybe caught a long down here. Just to be having the opportunity to take the same trade that I took earlier and be exposed to the opportunity to make some money, but without having to risk too much because your stop is going to be underneath this candle here, 43.88. So if you can get in at 4,400, it's pretty decent limitation on your risk. But yeah, we will just keep watching these 15-minute candles and evaluating, and I'll be back every hour. So thanks for watching.